Before we begin this video, I recommend that you visit google.com and search for dinardata.com. This website is a great resource for the latest updates on Dinar Guru news, all conveniently located on one page. For more information, I encourage you to visit the site.
Sadani and his staff administration, along with the CBI, they are reaching out to expatriates of Iraq that left Iraq back in 2003. We're dealing with teachers, scientists, bankers, economists, doctors. In 2003, when Saddam caused these brilliant people of Iraq to leave, this was called the brain drain. The brain drain effect will now be replaced because of what Sadani is doing with these expatriates. Are they going to fire up the oil and gas law at 1310? I highly doubt it. Why wouldn't they have done it already? They had 19 years, but they've done an extra year and got that done. Now they're talking about it's an imminent situation in the coming days. Bottom line is pressure is on. Do you really feel in your heart we are close? Mark Z. I do. They are still saying between now and the 5th. Nobody knows the timing, but it's what many are looking at. He is painting a bright picture to all that left Iraq to come back. He is explaining to them you will be receiving new lower notes, new currency, a new value that will give you purchasing power. Your businesses, investments in our country are now well protected. Sadani tells the expatriates around the world you can now make a living in Iraq. Sadani is calling them home. He's reaching out to them through the internet. He's really doing it by word of mouth. News travels at a faster pace from person to person. Walking stick. Sadani is calling his people back and then he doesn't do the monetary reform? No. Not likely. Everything is complete. Everything is ready with Iraq. We're ready to move forward. We're getting down to the wire. We've got good information that's saying that it's ready to go. The green light has been sent. This should be a really good end of the week. Imminent opening of the bank's new building. Imminent opening of the central bank's building. It's scheduled for the end of this year, which is a few months, or the beginning of next year, which is still not too far from a few months. Quote, 0.38 floors with offices, meeting rooms, storage places of fortified money and gold. I love that part. Quote, the opening of the central bank building will be accompanied by a very large ceremony. It's going to a pretty big deal. Construction started in 2018. It's been almost six years. The news continues to be good for Iraq. This is what we want to hear. We love that they're continuing with the reforms as well as aiming to improve the quality of life for the Iraqi people. Are you guys starting to get numb to the good news? Seriously. It seems every day there's something good happening to the point where it's almost being taken for granted. We still haven't got a speaker. We still don't have a budget and we still haven't seen 4,782 in the Gazette. Is there really anybody who doubts what that is all about? It's pretty obvious in my opinion. It's all linked to the rate. You've got so many laws that are ready to go but are waiting for the rate. Articles today talking about the optimism of them passing the oil and gas law. It needs a rate. Obviously, that's a big part of the budget. The budget hasn't come out because the budget is waiting for the rate. Minister of Trade Athir Dawood Al-Ghorari discussed this morning, Thursday, with a number of gold traders the obstacles they face in their work inside Iraq and working to provide the necessary facilities to localize the gold industry in the country. During the meeting, the Minister of Trade confirmed, according to a statement by the ministry, a copy of which was received by Al Farat News, that the Ministry of Trade, within its ministerial program and concerned with formulating trade and foreign policy, is working to support and organize the work of commercial sectors, including the gold trade sector, due to its great weight in the country's economy. Al-Ghorari said, through this meeting, we want to identify the work mechanisms and obstacles in order to provide the appropriate environment for economic growth and develop policies that contribute to strengthening the position of the gold sector in the local and international market. The Minister of Trade pointed out that the ministry is ready to cooperate with traders and begin taking steps to overcome obstacles and provide the appropriate environment to achieve the localization of the gold industry within Iraq according to the needs of the market and the consumer, so that this industry returns as it was before, and even stronger, in light of the government's direction to support the commercial and industrial sector in the country. Minister Al-Ghariri announced, while speaking about regulating commercial sectors, instructions will soon be issued to regulate e-commerce in Iraq. This is a step towards updating commercial policies and keeping pace with developments in this area to provide a safe and prosperous commercial environment that contributes to driving the national economy. For their part, the gold traders thanked the minister for his interest and support, and raised a number of problems and challenges facing their work, expressing their hope that these meetings would contribute to improving and developing this